How's it going? Just getting the comments going here. I gotta clean this phone. It's covered in, well, it's not even going. What? There we go. Okay. Yeah, Korean corn dogs. Found a place downtown. Napkins. Probably don't need them today. Yeah. So they had regular size corn dog and monster size. So I got one of each. The regular size one was $6. The monster size was $7. And they had this new chicken burger called the Korean, or no, the Tongdak Red Chicken Burger. And I guess it's spicy, so no, it's the Tongdak Red Chili Chicken Burger. So $8.99, I had to get it. After a horrible chicken week. Carlsberg had it in the fridge from last time. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, and I also got, they have angry sauce. $2, but it's supposed to be super spicy. So for everything came to $25. Almost even. Oh, what's going on, Mike? Kevo? Sally? Okay. Oh, yeah. Kind of a really spicy garlic smell. Oh, there we go. Ah, I said no sugar. I guess they tossed them in sugar and I put no sugar on the thing and they put sugar on it. So there's the monster one, obviously. There's the regular. I don't know how this is going to be with sugar. I guess we'll check it out. I'll try it right now. Okay, Korean corn dog. This is the $6. That Popeye's Buffalo Ranch was awesome. Can't really taste the sugar. It doesn't really do much to it. Where's the meat? I'm gonna try the sauce. There's a bit of a cheese pull. I got home super fast too. I made record time. It was right downtown. And I had to do the old park in the paid parking. I thought it was free parking on Saturday. It's not. So I had to quick run, get the food, and get out. Oh, that's a big piece of chicken. Look at that. I should have read the direct or whatever the ingredients. I don't know what those things are. They look like onion fries maybe. And there's some sauce on there. Looks like pickles. Then lettuce. This looks delicious. Cheese, and there's a bit of a hot dog in there. It's weird. It's chili taste, but it's kind of sweet too. It's okay. Must be an acquired taste. Let me try it again. The Arby's burger isn't in Canada, or I would have did it that day. That's like a call in sick to work, do a video day. So hopefully we get it next week or sometime soon. Okay, we'll try the Monster Dog. See if this is any different. It's got like French fried chunks stuck to the outside. Nope. I've given two 9.5s. One of them was Triple O's, their Philly cheeseburger, which was awesome. And I can't remember what the other one was. I'm in British Columbia. You have the Arby's burger in Saskatoon, you think. You got to go find out, see if that's real. Ghost pepper. No, what's the hottest one I ate that made me sick? I don't think it was ghost pepper. Nice bite there. I can't remember the last time I ate like just the pepper. I do like ghost pepper. I have ghost pepper sauce and stuff. I enjoy it. Yeah, how much is fuel? It went down. It went from 2079 to 2069. So it's dropping. So try not to use my car much. Sandwich is good. It's kind of a weird seasoning. I thought it would be like chili spicy, but it's chili like sweet. These are okay. I guess they're more of like a novelty. I wouldn't get one of these if I was hungry. Let me try this with the sauce. Oh. That sauce isn't super spicy. It's got a little bit of a kick. We call it angry sauce. I want it to be like super spicy. I know they had the angry chicken, and it was just the chicken. I was debating between that and the sandwich. I wish I got that now. Actually, that does have some kick. It's starting to kick in now. Whoa. Woo. Yeah, there's little ground up pieces of pickle here and stuff. Kimchi, eh? But what's called their red sandwich. It's good though. Too much bun. Oh, it was super sunny this morning. Now it's getting cloudy. Oh, well, good time to start drinking. Ugh. So did you guys get your monkeypox shots? I can't believe that's a thing. I think what is that in Quebec? They're going to start handing out the shots now. It's too much. I don't think it's even a real thing. So this is the place. The last time I did Korean fried chicken was up here. But this was the place where they were the same business and they got in a fight. So they both separated and both started the same restaurant. I think it's a franchise though. Ugh. Whew. You know what? I think these are probably a smash. Like this one for sure is. This one's got the fries on the outside. Didn't get a cheese pull. Even though I got back. Yeah. I'd give these like a 4.5. Is hockey over yet? I know, no, it's not over. Edmonton just made it, right? Edmonton made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. When hockey's done, I think I'm going to move these live streams down to 4 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock. So running around during the day trying to get everything done. Carnival food, yeah, that's pretty much it. They do like the mini donuts. But I see what they do. They do like half hot dog and then the top half cheese. That's not the right way to do that. Just the pogos. When I went there, it's funny, I parked and then I'm walking there to the restaurant and there's like an open house for this new condo that they're building and they're doing the pre-sales today. And my realtor sent me like the price list. I couldn't believe it. Like the cheapest ones were like 450 grand and it was like 500 square feet. I'm like, these are like February prices. I'm like, I'm not interested at all. I'm like, the interest rate's going up and they're still charging this much. Like the penthouse was like 1.4 million in Kamloops. It was nuts. Whatever. But it was funny because I walked by there and there was nobody there. Where in comparison to the one that I bought 2 years ago, I went there and the place was packed because it was such a good price. Ugh, getting full here. It's the first thing I've ate today. I don't know why I'm so full already. I've been playing Star Wars Fallen Order, or the Jedi Fallen Order. Man, I was playing it last night and I got to this boss. He's like, he used to be a Jedi, but now he's a priest and he has 2 lightsabers. Unbelievably hard. I couldn't beat it last night. You know, you get to a point where it just gets in your head. So I had to wake up this morning and it took me about 30 minutes and I finally got it done. Karen, that was the guy's name. It's a hard game. Good game though. We'll see what's happening because it's the interest rate's going up again June 1st, another 50 basis points, so 0.5%. And man, like in February, at least in BC anyways, you could put your property up for any amount of money and somebody would have bought it. See, a guy at my work, he high marked it just completely by accident, just by luck. He put it up for sale and sold it. It was his rental property and he sold it for 800 and something. He paid off his house that he lives in now, so that's good. But I think everything's going to go down. Like stocks are going down. Well, they're kind of going even. Bitcoin and stuff is going down. It's on my computer. Got it on a Steam sale for like $10. I'm trying. My birthday is I'm turning 44 on Thursday. So if I buy a new game, I have to finish this one. So I've been going like balls out trying to beat it. Well, yeah. I'm like, what am I gonna do for a channel if there's a food shortage? When there's no food, I guess I'll just do beer and live stream. But there's nothing to review. Yeah, we'll see how bad that's gonna get. It'll either be bad or things will get like super expensive, I think. But we'll see. I would go KFC regular chicken and Popeyes for the sandwich. That Buffalo Ranch one is super good right now. I like that one. Yeah, well, I got a PS4, but I've never played it. I played like halfway through Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm still sitting at like half done. I don't know, it's just something about the computer. Like you can game for a bit, and then you can just hit the window screen and go back to whatever you're doing, watching YouTube videos. You can kind of do it all at the same time. Whereas if on a console you're playing, you're playing. I did look at that because one of my, yeah, I can't do it yet, Paul. I would have done that for sure. But the one next door, I got a nice amount of equity in that one. That's the one I used to live in. And what I could have done, because my mortgage just came up, is it's not like the States where you can have like a 30-year mortgage or a 25-year mortgage. That would be the greatest ever. Because then you get it and you just forget about it. You know, you lock in. In Canada, the most you can do long ones. You can do like a 25-year mortgage in Canada, but it's like 9 or 10%. Like they're really expensive to do. So we have to do them every 5 years. So that one I could have pulled out a bunch of equity and put it into this one. But then I'm just like, you know what, just leave it. It's okay. I'm not getting overwhelmed on this one right now. So just keep it there. But yeah, right now, getting this one paid down is my priority now, and still doing some investing on the side. So you can do that. You can do a penalty-free prepayment in Canada for most mortgages, anyways. So for this one, I think it's like 60 grand a year. I can do. I'm not going to have that saved up, but keep working on that. Yeah, that's right. Any money you borrow right now, if the value of the dollar keeps going down, then you're doing good. Depends what you do with that too. What a giant letdown. I thought these would be excellent, and they're not. I don't know if it's the sugar. Two years too late. That was, yeah, I'm super lucky I got all my condos when I did. I kind of got them all in between like 2008 when the market crashed until about 2 years ago when the prices were still kind of coming up, but they were still decent. The last one I bought was the one downtown, which is right downtown, great location. And I wasn't going to buy that one, but I just went to go look. And I got... it's like a studio with a bedroom on it. So it's just like a studio, but it's got a bedroom attached to it, a bathroom. I think it's 500 and something square feet. And I got it for 229. And with a parking spot. And if you bought it the first day, you got a free storage unit in the hall. So that was I couldn't say no. I did it. That was the last one I got. So And now for this new one that I just saw today, the same price, 500 square feet, you're, over 400 grand. That's crazy. Do not buy right now. I wouldn't buy right now. That's for sure. Yeah, the one with the leaky bathtub, that was actually the person. Yeah, that was a big win for me for sure. You remember that? Yeah. That worked out absolutely perfect because the girl underneath mine kept calling in noise complaints, but now she can't because she said when it was leaking from her ceiling, she could hear rushing water from my unit. So I know she's a liar, and and the property manager basically called me a liar, or saying that my tenant was for sure flooding the bathroom, and then she got busted because it turned out not to be mine. So now she can't give me crap either. So it's a good position. Yeah, it'll pass, but we'll see what happens here, because are we going to stay with the Canadian dollar or even the American dollar, or is that going to be, the currency? Or, I saw that Germany and some other country has agreed now to pay Russia in their rubles for fuel. I saw that on a story yesterday. So that'll be crazy. Or if we get the World Economic Forum's one world currency, so there's that too, if that happens, which will be horrible. So they just had their meeting. Both of them had their meetings this past week. I saw the one that was supposed to be the World Health Organization was going to try and implement Biden's recommendations about, you guys probably heard about this, but they were going to try and supersede countries' constitutions for a medical emergency. And then I saw a story that they withdrew 12 out of those 13 recommendations, and the only one they kept was, and I'm not sure if it went through or not at the end, but they did withdraw those. They left the one that if they want to make any changes in the future, it was supposed to be an 18-month wait time. They reduced it to 6, and that's the one that I'm pretty sure that's the only one that got changed. So I'm not sure, because it ended yesterday, right? So I'm not sure how it all ended. I'll have to look into that. Amero. I don't know, just trying to, keep some dry goods for food. I went on Reddit Preppers just to check out how they do it. And they basically say, people prep for 6 months worth of food. If you have more than a month worth of food and you're still if it's a month has gone by and there's still no food, everything's gone to crap anyways. So that's you probably only need about a month worth of food, because if it goes any longer than that, then there's definitely worse problems out there. Yeah, this sucks. And it's not even that hot. I'd probably try the chicken with the sauce on it, but yeah, the sandwich, I would give that a phone call. I would give it a 7 out of 10, but nothing great, and way too much bun for the chicken. Oh, there's still some chicken in there. Corn dogs, I'd give a 4.5 out of 10. Ugh. Yeah, I haven't, the monkeypox, I haven't seen that in the news. I don't know what they're going to try and do with this. I did see there was a timeline, and it said at the end of 2023, there would be 271 million people dead from monkeypox. It's just a timeline. They did it the event 201 for COVID. You guys must know about that. It's still on YouTube. Google it, or you look it up on YouTube if you haven't. But they basically did a rundown of the whole coronavirus thing. And now they did the same thing with the monkeypox. But the thing with that is, if it is fake, I don't know if anybody will believe it. It's the furthest thing on my mind as being worried about it. No, it wasn't a potato bun. It was like a sourdough, but it was just too much bun. It was nice and fresh. It was a nice fresh bun. Too much bun for the chicken. You have 3 months worth of food. I probably have more than a month because like whenever like Superstore has a sale for like the big, I think it's 18 kilogram things of rice. I just buy one. So I got two of those. I've got like three big things of flour, yeast because I can bake bread. I'm pretty good at baking bread, and then a whole bunch of canned goods. One thing I don't have to worry about is water because we have lots of creek runoff here from the mountains. I tested it last year. I went and filled up my water bottle, drank it, felt good. I was fine. And then my buddy at work is like, "Why did you do that? What if there was like a dead cow up the stream from you? Like you don't know that. You have to boil it." I'm like, "Okay, in the future I will." Good points. Yeah, because there is lots of like pasture land around here for cows and stuff. Lots of pasta I got. These are from Tongdak downtown. Nothing special. I didn't get any cheese pull, and there's only about this much hot dog in the bottom. This one, the regular size was $6, and the big one was $7. To be honest, I won't go back. To be honest, there's some stuff there I'd like to try, but I won't go back. Yeah, I don't have any meat saved. I got just whatever I have. I got some chicken breast in the freezer and stuff, but nothing that I'm saving for meat. Make some tortillas. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at buying now. So I want to buy like a hot plate, like one of those little things there. And so when I do the live streams, I could do like a taco night or something where I actually make the food and we can keep it hot. So that'd be good. But they're like $100. I was just thinking like there'd be like $30. And you can get the one with like the old school oven element on it for like $30. You could, but you want a nice one. I got a bag of corn flour too, but I bought that tortilla press and I suck at it. It's a talent for sure. People who can do the tortillas, good on you, because mine just fell apart. I was half drunk at the time, but still. Usually when I'm drinking, my chef skills come out, and they didn't that time. I got a few bags of beans too. Just Superstore has them, $3 for the beans. I make it not a bad chili. Fear is the mind killer. It is too. And once you start to get scared of something, it's a perpetual cycle. And then other things will scare you too. And so then you're stuck on your computer all day looking for the next thing. For me, the past couple of years, well, you guys already know this, but I was quite worried that they were going to start force injecting people. So then you got to decide like how far do you want to go with that? Do you want to take off into the forest and live there? Or I don't know. Try the Mary Brown's Nashville. That was okay. Not as good as the spicy Big Mary is the best. Grow some herds on the balcony. I was gonna do that with. Hey Edna, how's it going? I was gonna do that. I was gonna do potatoes. That's pretty much the only thing I can do because Kamloops is quite a windy city, and my deck gets it. Like it'll blow my patio furniture. So I can't do like herbs or anything like that. But potatoes, I can do that as long as I keep the soil wet. Just get like a bin and do some potatoes. But I'd have to have like a whole bunch of bins just to keep myself alive, and it would just be potatoes. But like Paul says, I don't have a hunting rifle either. I have a shotgun, but I don't have a hunting rifle. So that's like, I should get that because my work will pay half of it because it's like they have like a sports and wellness fund. So they'll cover you up to $500 and hunting is included in that. A Blackstone grill on the balcony. I was looking at the Superstore right now has the pizza ovens. They're $250, and I'm like, gosh, should I buy myself one for my birthday? But it runs off propane, so you can only use it in the summer and out on the deck. But like a pizza oven would be nice, and I'm sure it gets nice and hot too if it's propane. Split a Ziploc back and squeeze between. For what? For split a big Ziploc bag and squeeze between. To grow potatoes in the Ziploc? I'm sure that would work. Yeah, Yukon, you could be right. I'm not gonna, that could be something too. Yeah, that's why I like that I live here. I can just like in 10 minutes I'm out in the wilderness and I do lots of hiking. I went this morning. It was nice. I got a bit of a burn. Well, yeah, half hike, half run. I was dead tired. But yeah, it's good to just go out, leave your phone. I've been leaving my phone at home more and more too. Especially when you know like they're tracking you for your data. And I don't know who they is, but it's probably every single app you have on your phone, and then they sell it. Oh, the tortillas. Yeah. The Ziploc bag. That's a good idea. I was using parchment paper and it was just not happening. Oh, there, ladies and gentlemen, Dan San Fernando. Yeah, well, the pizza oven is the stones on the top and the bottom. It's $250 though. I'm sure it'll come down. It doesn't look like anyone's buying them. Well, whatever. It's a talent. I'm gonna get better at it. Uh, Pizza Steel Dan. I have a pizza. It's called it's made by Man Pans, and I bought it. I've had this for like 12 years because I bought it before I left Winnipeg. Oh, there was something about Winnipeg I wanted to mention, and I can't remember right now. I'm not going to remember. I was hoping that somebody would be in Winnipeg right now and can answer a question, but I completely forgot what that was. Yukon, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm the only, there's a few people on Instagram that I follow around here, but no, actually, that's not true. There's a few people at work that I know that didn't take it. But other than that, like as for my friends, I don't have a single friend that didn't take it, which is messed up because I thought most of my friends were intelligent, free thinkers, but it's a fear thing too, right? They got scared. A big eye opener for me was when I went to Greece because I went right in the middle of COVID. And I don't know if I told this story before, but yeah, so I booked a flight to France, but then France closed down all their museums. So I could still go, but I'm like, well, like seeing like museums and art and stuff is like a big thing for me. So I canceled that. And then Greece opened their borders. They're like, we're losing so much money with tourism. So I ended up going, and the flight was like half full. But the whole time leading up to my trip, the media basically turned on Greece because Greece opened their borders for tourism, and that's a big no-no according to the media. So they turned it all around, saying like it's like a cesspool of disease and there's sick people everywhere, and all the islands are closed down. Don't even bother coming. So this is what I think is going on, and I get there, and it was nothing. Like the hospital was fine. There was no lineup or whatever. Everything was normal, except there was no tourists, which was awesome. So, and then same thing when I flew from Greece, I flew to the island of Crete, and same thing. I'm looking on the news, and they're like, it's basically the island is completely closed down. There's sick people everywhere, and I'm thinking like, well, it's only $100 to fly there, so if it sucks, I'll just turn around and come back. And I get there, and the taxi driver picks me up. He's not wearing a mask. So we're driving. I'm like, oh. And so as we're getting closer to the city center, he puts a mask on. I'm like, oh, do I have to do that? He's like, where are you from? I'm like, Canada. He's like, no. He's like, it's only Greek people, and it's like only if they check. And I get there, and it was fine too. So that was after that. I'm like, the media will just say anything at all just to push their agenda or objective, even if it's a lie. So tested out some grill grates, no flare-ups. Yeah, man pans, that's what they're called. No, I didn't make this. Are you nuts? I don't have the talent for that. Wait, if I made these, the cheese would have melted and there would have been a bigger hot dog in it. Pizza ovens were big during lockdown. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, well, I do have one friend too, and she kind of tried to rub it in my face. She's like, "Oh, aren't you?" She's like, "I love going out for wine and a glass of wine. Aren't you sad you can't come?" I'm like, I'd be more sad that I have this stuff inside me and I don't know what it's doing. So, and it was kind of weird. It took a while to get back to used to going back out because I was used to just staying here and whipping up some good food and making homemade stuff, and I got used to it. And then I went for wings the first time and I was all excited to get wings again, and then I eat them and I'm just like, oh yeah, you know. Yeah, I've done this a million times. It's, you know, it's the same. But the one thing you miss is your companionship with your good friends, right? That's usually have a couple of drinks and a bite to eat, but you have like good conversation with your friends. That's the thing that you're missing. But I definitely saw like some people in the comments of things were like, they didn't want the unvaxxed people to go back to the restaurants. It was like their team. You picked a team kind of thing. I don't feel that way at all, but. Really, the first place I saw armed guards was Borispil in Netherlands. That was like I get off the plane and there's these two big blonde dudes with like machine guns, but they were cool, man. Like you could see, like they were there, I think, for optics. Like two big dudes with machine guns. You're like, you know, if I'm gonna cause some trouble. I think it was more optics than anything. I didn't feel in danger or anything. It was Athens airport, nothing, and they. That's the only time I got PCR tested, because I get there and the news I had before I left was they were randomly checking some people when you got there, and by the time I got there, they were just checking everyone, and good on them, because I feel strongly about having that thing up my nose. I've never done that, and they were fine with just doing the back of my throat. So Greece has my DNA. Whatever they do with it, good on them. Yeah, I didn't have to for work either, and I had to make that decision in my head. I'm like, if they do require it for work, what do I do? And I had like a heart to heart with myself, and I'm like, could I actually sit there and let them put that in me? And I was like, I can't. I wouldn't be able to. I'll have to quit, or just take a leave of absence. I'm pretty much most people are back to work now, anyways. Yes, I am aware of the pizza stones for the oven. I don't have one. But I was looking at this pizza oven and maybe I'll get that. If not, I will look, yeah, because you can use the pizza stone for breads and stuff too. On YouTube videos when I watch when they bake bread, they've always got like this stone that they put it on. So, now Yukon, you're good. We're of the same mind. I don't trust the government at all, and I think they suck. And we don't need a government. We need the government to plow the snow off our fields or off our roads and stuff. And we don't even need that. We can figure it out ourselves. So you need government for a few things just to deal with it, but like to manage your life, no. We're human beings. We can figure it out ourselves. Yeah. Okay. And no, I never sat. Actually, that's not true. I was never the kind of guy to go to the bar and just sit at the bar and just talk to people, except for when I first moved into this building, we had a little pub on the first floor, which was awesome. Completely mismanaged, went bankrupt, but there I was like, I live here, so I'll go in and have a beer. It was nice. It's gone now. No air fryer yet. I was going to use my PC points, but now I might use them for this pizza oven. So yeah, humans are tribal. Where do they sell these pizza stones? I'll just look it up. I trust the government in the 90s and early 2000s. Who was that? I don't like Jean Chrétien when he was the prime minister. He was good. Like Canada was rich. You know, you get good politicians too. It's the ones that right from like school they want to be politicians. Those are the ones. If you take like a strong businessman and he's successful, and you choose him to do the job, and he doesn't want to do it, but he's just really good at that kind of stuff. Those would be the best guys you would want, or women too. It's the ones that want to be politicians that you got to worry about. That's not true, Dan. Yeah, Harper wasn't bad. Well, I just, what was I going to do? I just got to Greece. I kind of knew that it would be a chance of it, but when they said they would just do it with the back of my throat, I was fine with it. Thing is, I had a bit of a sore throat and I was really worried. That was the 24 hours of you have to wait. You have to keep your phone on for 24 hours until you get your test results. So I was kind of freaking out then. I was trying to take in as much of the scenery as I could in that 24 hours. Once that passed, I was good. Yeah, see, no. Well, I was just, yeah, my buddy just went for one recently. Like, people are still going for these tests all the time. It's like they, so what if it comes back positive and you feel fine? You know, and there's tons of documentation now that these tests don't even do anything. You can test for anything and find it. That's nuts. But I guess they just put it in this part of the nose now. They don't go all the way up. Like that was just a fear tactic too. They didn't have to stick it all the way up your brain. You know, geez. We'll see what happens with this. I think people want to go for it again with the monkeypox. If they want to go down that road again, whatever. I'm not playing that game again. Harper sold out Canada. Harper wasn't as bad as Trudeau's the worst. Trudeau he's not even, his allegiance isn't to Canada. It's to the World Economic Forum. It's clear by his actions. Don't listen, you know, the saying, watch their words, don't look at their actions, or don't listen to their words, watch their actions. And yeah, he's selling us down the river. Wants us to get all our digital IDs. You know, I don't know how true that is. It seems terrible though, and they want your money on your phone, so like they can turn it off if you do something. I don't know how true that is in China either, but you hear stories and they're not good. Seasonal allergies, nanocarbon tube plants in your brain, yeah. Who let us fly cruise missiles, or are you saying who let us? That's what the thing is, yeah, Trudeau wants to put missiles in the northern, whatever, the territories there, so they can attack Russia. And look at Putin's looking like a winner now, isn't he? I have one of my good friends is Russian, and when rubles fell down to like 0, I'm like, we gotta buy some rubles. He's like, no, man. And now they shot up. I wouldn't even know how to buy rubles anyways, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. Would have paid off. it's my income bracket. I don't know what the brackets are, but this last I just went over into the next bracket and I had to pay $7,000, which sucked because last year I came in under that bracket and I had to go from $2,300 I paid last year to this year $7,000. And if you guys watch the channel, you know, like my other condo flooded all at the start of the year. The start of the year is always hard on me, and that sucked. I just got all my property tax slips, and I budgeted myself $13,000 for property tax, and it looks like it's just going to be over 10. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, because these aren't good. The chicken thing was, I guess I haven't smashed it yet. Yeah, I'm gonna smash these. I'm not smashing any more sauces. Like we're sealing. Okay, yeah, the Tongdak corn dogs. They toss them in sugar, which isn't that great, even though I wrote don't toss them in sugar. But other than that, they're half cheese with a little bit of hot dog in it. Not very tasty. 4.5 out of 10. Ugh. Yeah. So you guys are still fighting over politics? We're all on the same team here. We all hate the government. Yeah, I wrote off the meal. Barely, yeah, look at that. Barely any hot dog. Is there hockey in 9 minutes? Or can we go a little over? I know there's no Canadian teams playing. Now it's not a huge mess, but there's sugar everywhere. Ugh. I got a ways to go before 10K. Some people just don't like that I smash the food. It really bothers them. I can tell by the comments. But like, what am I gonna do? Take a few bites out of something and go give it to a homeless person with a few bites out of it? Like, come on. And it's not like all the food I review isn't like healthy. It's not like a good meal thing. It's not like where I would save it and eat it later. Like when I eat dirty food, I know what I'm doing. It's not healthy. Not like our old buddy Ken Domick, who used to do food reviews. Eat the whole thing. The burger wasn't bad. These guys are still fighting. I don't care. If you fight over politics, I don't care. Everyone's views on the political thing is different. I could do just fine with no government. You pay so much taxes in this country too, and you can't get rich in this country. Capital gains. They did cancel the carbon tax because of the fuel price, but what's up, Neil? Not much. Did the Korean corn dogs? They were trash. To be honest, they were trash. They weren't good. I did it on a chicken burger. Had the angry sauce, which wasn't that angry. Yeah, it's pretty much a letdown for $25. He's a scumbag, but he didn't waste. Oh. The Edmonton game is tonight. Are you sure? I guess they're already into the next round. Well, I gotta go then. I'm trying to hold on to my property. They're not in any danger, but that's a concern I have with if we switch to a new monetary system. Am I going to be allowed to have 5 properties or not. So it's a small concern in my head, but it is there. I've definitely thought of it. Or if nobody has any money, what if, no one can afford to pay the rent? I think it was mozzarella, but it wasn't really melted. And it's not like it took me a long time to get home. I have a PS4 and I barely played it. And I looked for a PS5 just to have it, just to buy it. And I haven't found one yet. All right, guys, I guess we're going to wrap this up with the Edmonton games tonight. I think for next live stream, what do we do? I might, if I buy that hot plate, we'll do something in-house. If not, I'll put up all the cheeseburgers, and we'll get cheeseburgers from everywhere and try that. And some people actually voted for the crazy bread with no sauce. And before we go, I want Dan and Yukon to shake hands. We're all on the same team here. Yeah. Kiss and make up, boys. It's probably not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on the food and get out of here. We'll do this again in 2 weeks. Korean corn dogs from Tongbak. 4.5 out of 10. Just disaster letdown. All right.